This is a tutorial for a Cybex Adductor. We'll have it here at Iron Bull Fitness. That's a mouthful. The machine is pretty straight, basic. There's not a whole lot of moving parts. There's some things to adjust for to make sure it does fit per your body and biomechanics, right? But once again, nothing crazy. So just in case if you're kind of curious of how to use it, or you want to incorporate part of your training and looking to do it in a safe way, we'll demonstrate it here real quickly. So the first thing we have here is the back of it. We do have the seat adjustment. This will depend once again on one's body, kind of where it feels most comfortable. We're not going to go into any advanced techniques here. Again, this is just a basic tutorial. But the way we adjust the back seat of it, we do have the pin on the right-hand side. Once we pull that pin, we can move that seat up and down. Again, you're gonna have to find, once again, per your body, biomechanics, what feels most comfortable for you. So, whenever we talk about abductor, the easiest way to remember, adductor is adding dimensions together. You're working at abductors is when we're pushing it out. So, depending what we're trying to work here, this machine can do both. So, for instance, if we're gonna go ahead and start with adductors, we're gonna point these knee pads outwards, so therefore it's going to be comfortable for us pushing it together. Now that I have sit down and ready to work adductors, what we're going to do, we're going to pull this pin on the right hand side, and we're going to open up the legs as far as we can to feel in a comfortable level. The next thing, you want to set up your weight. So the weight stack does move in 20-pound increments, just in case it is too heavy as you're moving up. We do have an option at the top, this little handle, where it does able to move the weight slightly smaller increments by 5 pounds. Once again, just in case if 20 pounds is too heavy of a jump, you can adjust it in smaller increments. Now that we have the weight adjusted, once again, always try the machine before loading it up. Make sure it does feel good and feels great for your biomechanics, so you're not feeling anything weird, to make sure we don't cause any injury for it. We have the seat set up. We're ready to rock and roll with our set. We do have the handles on the left and right hand side. Once again, what we want to do, we always want to drive the glute into the seat feeling tight, right? So we're not incorporating other parts of the body. We're focusing mainly on adductors, which is going to be an inside. Once again, the easiest way to remember is when we add the knees inside, adding them adductors, right? So this is how we're going to rock and roll with our set. As I'm ready, just like that. I'm going to bring it in. Once we have completed our set, back out, bottom out the weight, we're going to put it down. It is safe to walk away. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull that pin on the right side, bring our legs inwards, make it feel a little more comfortable. We're going to focus on our abductor, which is right on the side of your quad, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to turn these pads outwards, because at this point we're going to be pushing it out. Since we have brought our feet in, we can bring it in a little bit closer, just like that, real nice and snug. Same thing, once again, make sure the weight feels good. You don't feel anything weird, that nothing is pulling, not to cause an injury. But the same thing, we're gonna grab the handles. I'm gonna go ahead and perform our set. Just like that. Once you have completed, set the weight down. When safe to walk away, pull the pin. A nice and comfortable way to exit the machine. Once you're ready to rock and roll, there we go. If you guys have any questions, let us know.